What's up, guys? It's the Grace of Rogue here, stepping out of the shadows to bring you content, and we gotta talk about the most anticipated characters for this game, or one of the most anticipated characters for this game. And no, it's not Super Saiyan 4 Goku, maybe that's just me, but I am not getting off that cliff. I will wait here all damn day till I'm 90. Anyway, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, alright? Well, let's just say Teen Gohan in general. This character is a character that everyone's been hyped to see in Sparking Zero. I've been hyped to see in Sparking Zero. Like, Gohan's not even my favorite, but he's like, this is one of my favorite moments or arcs of this character. So I understand the hype. Everyone like wants this character to be amazing. Now, what we're talking about in today's video is, did they do justice for Teen Gohan? Because there's been a kind of like issues everywhere. Now when I say this, before I get into this, when I say this, I'm not saying this like 90% of everybody I see is disagreeing with this. I'm just saying this is what some people say, and I want to kind of discuss it with you guys. Like, how do you feel about it? Do you agree or disagree? I'm not trying to start drama or be like, everyone in the world says Teen Gohan sucks. Like, no, that's not what I'm doing. I see some points and I'm like, hey, you know, I want to talk about that, so why not? But anyway, I have been seeing complaints about Teen Gohan mainly off of his character model as well. So a lot of people are complaining about his size and that he doesn't have enough muscle. What are y'all trying to date him? And look, anyway, he might not be 6 foot, all right? But Teen Gohan, I'm kind of in a mixed camp, and I'm not trying to fence it. Like, I'm seriously thinking of it like this. On one hand, Teen Gohan really isn't even a teenager. He was like 11 or 12 at that time, maybe 10. I think he was 11 or 12, somewhere around there at the Soul Games. He wasn't really like a teenager. However, I don't know if it's just certain scenes or games I played that just messed up my perception of how tall he's supposed to be in the Soul Games. So maybe he could be a bit taller, but I think the character model is fine. It doesn't look overly like small. It's not like it's Kid Gohan. It's like, you can tell this is slightly taller than Kid Gohan, but not fully a teenage. You know, like, I feel like they hit the good middle mark. I think they did a good job with the character model, but that's just me. Maybe you think, no, he's too short. Again, he has not enough muscle mass. I don't know. I think he looks fine, but maybe that's just me. Like I said, I've played enough Dragon Ball games where I can see the argument of, well, he should be taller or he should have like more muscle mass. You got to go on the art style of the games. I feel like that's what the issue is people are having here. But if there's any complaint that I agree with when it comes to this character, it is his combat. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. So I'm used to, I don't want to say they got it wrong. I'm used to the aggressive, fast style that he had in like the old BT games. But at the same time, while it's not exactly the same style, and a lot of people actually have kind of been slowed down in this game for whatever reason, maybe for combo purposes or easier to read like attacks. A lot of characters have been drastically slowed down when you see them. And it's not like they have exactly the same animation frame to frame. Some have been updated and changed, but there is some slowdown on a lot of characters. So Teen Gohan, he actually still looks pretty fast to me. Like, some argue he's probably attacking faster in this game compared to BT. That might be more of like a frame rate comparison, or just a straight up they visually think that. Visually, I think BT3 looks like he's attacking much faster, but in Sparking, he not only looks like he's attacking pretty fast, I won't say faster than like BT3, he looks like he's still attacking pretty fast, but more aggressive hits or like impacts into his hit, I guess. Even though some people that actually played the game said that attacking, it's weird, you don't really feel the impact of your hits. So visually, because I'm just a guy watching on YouTube, I can't play the game just yet, but visually it looks like he's hitting pretty hard and pretty fast. All right, like, it looks like they kind of succeeded in that. Do I miss the aspect that he used to have of like the Beyblade spinning hits and how fast he was hitting and how aggressive? Like, yeah, I'm not saying this one doesn't have it. It could just be who I'm watching too, I don't know, but this one definitely still has it too. It just, debatably, it either hits the same for you or it doesn't. I'm not going to say you're wrong if you're like, oh no, he's not like as fast as BT3, and I'm not going to say you're wrong if, oh, he is faster than BT3 and looks more aggressive. Like, there's definitely some middle ground in there. Like, either side can be argued. It just depends on your perspective on it. In my case, I think he looks pretty fast, but somehow he's just not hitting the aggressive mark to me. Like, it's weird. It's like a character can look visually fast but not feel fast, and maybe I don't get that sense because I don't have the controller in my hand, unfortunately. But, you know, maybe you get what I'm saying in that aspect. I do like seeing him do his Super Kamehameha or even the Father-Son Kamehameha. The only thing that still bugs me with this game is just beams are honestly just laughably small. The beams should be bigger than what they are. Like there's like, if it's just a Kamehameha, or like let's say if Goten's doing Kamehameha, like I expect smaller ones. I don't mind the small size one, but like as soon as I start saying super Kamehameha or anything like that, the beam should be much bigger. But they're very like thin blades, oh my god, thin beams that it's like they don't look bad. Everything looks like visually stunning and impressive, but it's just the beams themselves just don't, I don't know, they're not hitting it fully for me in terms of the beam size. That's like my one complaint with this game. Well, that, and hopefully Gohan will, I mean, that's not really a complaint against the game. That's just more so what I want in the game, so we'll say that. But besides my 50-50, I'm not sure how I feel about Gohan's fighting style just yet. Might have to keep rewatching a few times. This is more so my fresh thoughts on him. Looking at it, he does look pretty fast. He looks like he's attacking pretty aggressively. Like, it's still Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. I just don't know if he's still getting that visual flair that people from the older games are like kind of wanting from him. I'm not even sure myself if I'm getting that from this version, but I still like it. So, I mean, take what you will from what I said there. But regardless, we did see costumes in the last trailer, which I loved that we seen Yardrat Goku and Gohan and Goku also in their Saiyan armor in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, which was something I was requesting in my last video. So to see that, I'm actually really happy. Someone even said in that video, you know, it's crazy, maybe they listened to you because they did that in literally like the next trailer or so. So if that's the logic we're going with here, and I have some hidden power that I didn't know about, you know, either the next trailer or the very last trailer for Sparking Zero, you guys are going to show the whole completed roster and then just show like 4 or 5 slots, something like that, and then just be like GT. That'd be great. That'd be great. Again, I don't mind if I have to wait for JT, but if, you know, you guys want to be like, hey, you know, they're in the game, you just got to get the Dragon Balls, and I'm not even asking for the whole roster of GT yet. Like, if you just give me Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, I'd be content with that. Although, then people will be like, well, where's Gogeta? So, I don't know, maybe doing that's a good thing, maybe not doing that, I don't know, it's up to you. I just would love to see it still. I'm just being hopeful. I don't know. Regardless, in terms of outfits, I would like to see, I was talking about how I wanted to see Teen Gohan with the Piccolo like cape, shoulder pads, like it's an outfit, and maybe that is in the game. However, based off his character model, I don't think it would look good. I'm not saying they can't do it, but it would probably look really wonky having that size Gohan with the Piccolo cape and shoulder pads. But it's crazy because there has been some Dragon Ball games in the past where he has those and he looks just fine. So like, I don't know, I'm not saying it can't work. Anything can work, it's just how well it's done. But yeah, anyway, if you also want to see like Gohan in the Piccolo outfit, or, you know, however, whatever outfit you want to see him in, you know, say in the comments. Honestly, just talk, bro. This is a whole discussion thing. Like, so either you vibing with Gohan, you hating Gohan, what do you rate him? You know, that's the whole point. Everyone's got to get their input in, because I'm kind of mixed, and I know maybe some of you are mixed, some of you might be 100%. And to those of you, I might be kind of going off here, but to those of you that's like, I don't know why people complain, I think he's fine. There's nothing wrong with thinking it's fine, but I don't think there's anything wrong on the other side of people saying, hey, I just don't think this looks right. Like, you know, that's the whole point, everyone's opinion, you know. But I'm not saying like they're wrong for thinking either or, but I get both sides. And usually I don't fence it. This is the one time I'll probably like be like, no, I get it. Either way, I'm not going to say you're wrong here. But again, that's just me. Like I said, I think he looks fine visually. I'm just not sure if I'm like feeling his combos or not. Maybe when I play the game, I'll feel different about it. But like right now, I'm just kind of in between where I'm like, he looks fast. He's looking like he's doing his job. But BT Gohan looked like he was being fast and like completing the job. So like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying everything has to be the same way as the older Dragon Ball games. That's not what I'm saying at all. But anyway, that's the rest of what I got for you guys. I appreciate you watching the video. So, I mean, like it if you enjoyed it, and back to the shadows I go.